whatever they are, your giving respect will help them to recover their self-respect, which maybe they have lost because of their sanskar or battle with Maya. So it's a very, very beautiful way to create stability, unshakable state, and also consistent. You will remain very, very strong, very confident, lot of courage, enthusiasm. All that really comes from self-respect. As soon as you just only look at others, what they are, what they're doing, or what they're looking at you, let anyone look at you, whatever, or say for you, doesn't matter. Just remind yourself, what did Baba say for me? What Baba tells me inwardly? Whatever human beings say or souls say, they are feeling. But what Baba says is reality, is practical. So I like it very much, mm, this practice of self-respect. And then naturally from there, what emerges is respect for everyone. Respecting everyone is very important because you feel good about it and others feel good. If whatever a person is, but if you give respect by bringing the attention of speciality of that soul will feel empowered, uplifted. And from the heart, then that soul will share love with you, will respect you. Whenever we find that somebody is not respecting, maybe they didn't experience respect from us. So you keep giving, sharing whatever you have without seeing what other one is giving. Because everything creates what we call as recording, or a record is register. So register Baba will see that this soul had been in self-respect and sharing respect with others. And this brings the next very important quality to be companion of God is tolerance. Tolerance is not like how long I have to bear it, how long I have to adjust to it. No. When you are in self-respect, it is really very, very natural to tolerate. Tolerance could be of mental attitude of someone towards me, because that attitude is so powerful. It has strong vibrations. But I can see that soul also is that Baba is taking test for me. But if you are original, if you have accumulated, you will keep bestowing, right? You will keep giving. You have to give what you have. But while taking, you can decide what I want to take, what I don't want to take. So if we are real, if we are natural, we will give all the time. Many times people will tell you, but this one is like this with you. Why you have to be so good or friendly or loving? But this is what I am. This is what my nature is. So that's what I will give. That's what I will bestow. Right? But while receiving, how do not only what I need to take, I take it, but other person can also have realization and will not cross the boundary in the sense of say things to me or so the changes in other person will also be visible. So tolerance is very natural. If there is something useless, right, you don't take it. Sometimes we find there is some kind of uh, smell which is not very good in the air. So what we do, we bring some very beautiful spray of roses or jasmine, right, or lily, and we spray it so that we can smell in the air something very, very beautiful and fragrant. So I don't have to sit and keep tolerating. It does happen sometimes when you are in closed doors, like in the flight, and the passengers around are eating all kinds of food. And they smell very, very strong. Mm. But what I do generally, in my tissue or my handkerchief, I will always have some fragrance spray of the rose flower. So what I'm smelling is not from outside, but what I'm smelling is what is coming from within me and also from my own costumes. So I don't have to tolerate if we know what to do. You cannot stop or change anyone, but you can definitely protect yourself. Don't have to accept. So anyone's attitude, sometimes if someone's worse, some people speak that way, that becomes their habit. But why should I take it? Very subtly, there is attachment from that person should be like this with me. What happened? Why this one cannot be good with me or cannot be polite with me? So all these are little tests which come on this journey, spiritual journey. Dadi Janki always used to tell us that one of the important power every Baba's child should have is of tolerance. So don't allow yourself to be victimized by anything or to be subservient. But when you are detached enough, then you are lovely and you are able to play your part. You are able to play your part in a beautiful way. Because I have to play my part, right? Sometimes we get little confused by seeing what part others are playing, but let them play their own part. I have to play my part. So it's really very, very essential and good to play one's own part accurately. Director Baba is looking at me, how clear I am about my own part. When I say this, then many will say, how do I know my part? I said, play it, play. Play based on Shribad. Play based on what is right, based on knowledge and yoga. So I create my part at confluence age. And then whole kalpa, I will keep playing my part. So we will be practicing tolerance. Yeah, every moment of life one can tolerate, but one can adjust also, accept and adjust. Right? So it has been very, very lovely. Sister Bhumi had been working hard. Right? So she's planning for another next month's session. And I'm sure that each one of you must be practicing, right? Practice, then everything will be clear. And then you will find there are a lot of attainments also. Okay, so let's remember Baba. Om Shanti, everyone. Keep well, keep happy. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Yes, every day is a very special day. Today is 25th, and here, already done, it's 26th. And on 25th, we had a big celebration here for our dear Dadi Ratan Mohini. It's interesting. Only one Dadi in whole Yagya. So she's very special. Not only that, but last night, so during the celebration, we couldn't go in the diamond hall, but in the evening, Mohini Didi, she especially went in her cottage. So when we told her that Didi is coming, oh, she was so excited. And when Didi walked into that room, and Didi was about to sit next to her chair sofa, Dadi says to her, you sit here. So she was trying to get up from her seat. She wanted to give her seat to her. So it was so cute. I said, no, Dadi, you sit. She's gonna sit next to you. So daddies are daddies, right? So and then she said to Didi, where do you live? And Didi said, I'm in New York. Oh, okay. So she is so cute. She just in her, very elevated stage. And I'm sure you when you see the glimpse of the celebration, she was so alert and she was just attending everybody. She was really enjoying. So we would like to bring some of the glimpse from Dadi's birthday. Let's see.
जगमग ये ज्योत जगाए, खुशियों के दीप जलाए।
जगमग ये ज्योत जगाए, खुशियों के दीप जलाए।
दिल का प्यार इतना पाए, बजती है शहनाई। जन्मदिन तुमको बधाई, देती है बहनी भाई। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू। बार बार आए खुशियाँ ले, जन्मदिन ये प्यारे। हर साल मनाए आनंद उत्सव, सबके तुम हो दुलारे।
बार बार आए खुशियाँ ले, जन्मदिन ये प्यारे। हर साल मनाए आनंद उत्सव, सबके तुम हो दुलारे।
कितनी हंसी घड़ियाँ आई, बजती है शहनाई। जन्मदिन तुमको बधाई, देती है बहनी भाई। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू।
नैनों में रूहानियत रहे और दृष्टि हमारी आत्मक भावनाओं संपन्न रहे, यह हमें अभ्यास अपने में डालना है।
So, isn't it interesting? So, this Dadi is very, very special. Actually, everyone shared many, many beautiful things about her. But one of the thing that she's very special to all the foreign country, because with Dadi Prakash Maniji, she's the one who went abroad in Japan in 1954. So first service was done through Dadi Prakash Maniji and her. So of course she is the foundation of foreign service. So of course each one of us from our heart we give our lots of good wishes for our Dadiji, and she will live with us until end of the kalpa, right? That's what we want. At least one Dadi. She has to walk us through all the way. So please, everyone, give our Dadi lots of good wishes. Thank you very much, and let's move forward. So again, to let you all know that here is already 26th, and tomorrow is a very special day. Tomorrow is the 27th of March. So in two ways, it's very special. One is our Dadi Janki ji, who became a Vyakt, right? It's been 2 years, and our Vyakti Parivar was born on the same day. So it's been 2 years too. So congratulations to everyone. And of course, special congratulations to our Didi. So we will do very special tomorrow. So let's do our Vikti journey for now. So welcome to our Vikti journey, Jewel of Light, Pulse of Wisdom from Dadi Prakash Maniji.
अपनी स्थिति ऐसी रूहानी फरिश्ता 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 बनानी है, जिस फरिश्ता स्थिति में किसी प्रकार की भी माया नहीं, सहज माया जीत बनेंगे अगर खुद को फरिश्ता स्थिति अव्यक्त स्थिति बनाएंगे तो, और वो बनेंगी सवेरे अमृत वेले। फिर कहा फरिश्ता अर्थात किसी भी देहधारी से रिश्ता नहीं। इसीलिए कहा है कि आप प्रवृत्ति वालों की स्थिति अगर ऐसी बने कि मैं गृहस्थी हूं, भूल जाओ। फिर कहते मैं तो ट्रस्टी हूं, मैं कहती हूं उसको भी भूलो। तो कहेंगे क्या? नहीं, मैं बाबा का प्रिय बच्चा हूं, मुझे तो इस देह अभिमान से भी परे, देह अभिमान से भी परे देही अभिमानी बनना है। तो देही अभिमानी बनना है तो मुझे अपनी स्थिति कहा क्या बनाओ? फरिश्ता, जिसका बाबा कई बार बताया कि फरिश्ते को न खुद के देह का आकर्षण, न कोई और देहधारियों की आकर्षण, ऐसा स्थिति बनाने वाला ही उड़ती कला में उड़ सकता है। ऐसी स्थिति बनने से ही सहज नष्टो मोहा हो सकते हो। ऐसी स्थिति बनाने से फिर और आगे चलो। अगर हम ऐसी फरिश्ता स्थिति बनाने की, बनाओ भी नहीं पर बनो, अगर लास्ट स्टेज है भी तो फरिश्ता फरिश्ता फरिश्ता। अगर पुरुषार्थ है, मेहनत है, और अगर सर्व आकर्षणों से परे नष्टो मोहा बनना है तो उसका पहला स्थिति है ही फरिश्ता बनो, तो सब रिश्तों से मुक्त।
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दादी के मन में थी। 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली। हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी। रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी। कार्य शुरू करने के पहले ये याद करना, फिर कार्य शुरू करना। निमित, निर्माण, निर्मल वाणी।
Om Shanti. So tomorrow, as I announced yesterday also, that 26th Saturday we'll be having a bhatti, and we'll start from Amritwala 3 a.m. And this is the schedule. We have sent it out in email, and again we'll send out today. So each time there's a topic, and Amritwala is until 5. And then Murli also, as we have every Saturday, 7 to meditation and Murli, and 7 to 9. And then again there is yoga. So in Avyakti Parivar, we'll start from 3 a.m. until 12 p.m. or noon. And then we'll start again at 4 p.m. until night. After the Avyakti's Parivar session, we'll have again the good night meditation until 9:30. So in short, these are the two timings where we'll include all the schedule which has been given to us for Bhatti. And of course we have done in past, and it's been very nice. Everyone have very good experience, so you are again welcome to join tomorrow. But as tomorrow is Saturday, we will be having also our children class. So this schedule is there, including our children class from 1:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. Awake the children class, and then from 3 to 4 it's our Awake the youth class. So please make sure that when it's children class and youth class, you don't enter Awake the Parivar Zoom, because then that's not the timing for others. It's only for children and youth. All right. I want to share one more thing. Yesterday, as you also in the video of Ratan Mohini Dadiji's celebration, there were many sant, right? So there are many sant came from all over India, and this is Sant Sammelan. It's a big conference here. And in the evening, Didi had a session with them. So she was on the stage. And, like we hear about them, they are so, popular. There are so many followers of them. But somehow, when they come here to our Baba's home, they become like really children of God, and we can feel that how much they also want, and that brotherly feeling, and they also feel like, oh yes. And if you see that when they were with Dadi also, like they were really loving Dadi, and even afterwards when we went in Dadi Ratan Mohiniji's cottage, they all sat next to her. And it's amazing that as Baba had said, that we have to serve everyone, and of course each one of them, of course they are very popular and they look, but when they come here, they become very brotherly, and they feel very comfortable. And of course, Dadi Prakash Maniji had started, and Dadi always had given them everything when they come. So that system has been there, and there is so many preparation had been done for them. Special things had been arranged for them. So of course, so good seva. And Dadi Jankiji also loved when they came. So that's why they make sure that these days they arrange that so they all can be included in these celebrations. So here, these are the news from Madhuban, and we want you all to be here. So just wanted to give a flavor of it. All right, so let's invite our dear angel sister, Sister Jody. Welcome.
Thank you, Bhumika. Om Shanti. Om Shanti Didi and all of Avyakti Parivar. It's nice to have these glimpses of Madhuban, isn't it? To feel the celebrations. It's very, very sweet to feel all of that. Thank you, Bhumi, for making us a part of that. So, how did you do on self-respect and sharing regard? Was it good? You know, self-respect can be a little hard. Sometimes we may feel like we're not enough. Sometimes, do you know? Sometimes we may feel we're not good enough or patient enough or yogi enough or something like that, and we can lose our self-respect. But what do we remember that brings it back? We're companions of God, right? We're his children. He's picked us. He saw something. We can't say that we're not enough because he looked at us and said, I'll take this one. I'll take her, I'll take him, bring them into my family. So really being a companion of God absolutely means that we are in our self-respect, that we see all those inner attainments and we feel close to God. And then it's easy to give respect to others, to give regard, because we're feeling so full ourselves. So as long as we're close, as long as God is our companion, Baba's right with us, then we should be fully in our self-respect. Don't ever let the thought come that I'm not enough, right? Don't ever let that thought come, because it's not a true thought. So, and as the child of God, as the companion of God, this next thing that we'll be able to do, this next inner experience we'll have or capacity to do, is the power to tolerate. Now, I'll tell you, when I watched Dadi Ratan Mohini have all those crowns put on her head and all those rosaries and malas, I decided that she must have the power to tolerate, because I don't think I could have done all those crowns and all those malas. It's a lot, right? So this business of tolerating, I have to say, for a lot of people, this is not their favorite power, but it's a wonderful power. So let's hear what Dadi Janki had to say about the power of tolerance. So Dadi said there are 3 grades of tolerance. She said, number 1 is to endure a situation with a lot of obvious effort. Number 2 is to adapt or adjust, as Didi said, and deal with the situation. But number 3 is to pass right through it using your spiritual power and not even noticing that something needs to be tolerated. The sign of insufficient tolerance, she said, is that the minute someone says any little thing, you start complaining or crying. It doesn't seem right to be so sensitive. However, it isn't right to be insensitive either. Understand with love what other people are saying. Now, I'm going to say here, I think the secret to tolerance is love. So understand with love what other people are saying. Be sensitive to how others feel about what you say. Some are amazed that others take what they say so badly. They say harsh things to others, yet they themselves cannot tolerate being told anything about them. Lack of tolerance creates impatience, which diminishes the spirituality. It diminishes the quality of love in the atmosphere. So if you're thinking, how long do I have to go on with this? This is not using tolerance as a power. Remember, you're an actor on the stage of life. Step back, play your part with detachment. Persevere in your spiritual efforts and simply pass to the next grade. She said further about spiritual tolerance, she said, I should be understood changes to I should understand. So this is an aspect of maturity, right? Spiritual maturity. Not they should change, but I will give what's needed. So patience, peace, and maturity develop. Spiritual tolerance cultivates innate wisdom, the kind you can't get from books. So her final thing on spiritual tolerance, she said, tolerance does not mean to simply leave a thing as it is. Spiritual tolerance enables you to stay within a crisis and help to resolve it. So you're not just enduring, right? You're not just like waiting for it to be over. You're actively in it. You're holding that spiritual maturity and a lot of love, and you're helping to resolve it. Because tolerance is of a higher order or a higher power than intolerance, ego, or anger. So when I'm a companion of God, now I have this higher order, this higher power, because He's with me, right? Because I'm now holding the power He's given me. So now it's a higher order than ego or anger or intolerance. So it means that we're able to respond with understanding and care and compassion instead of reacting in anger, right? So someone does something and it may annoy us. But before, when we weren't God's companion, we might have reacted, said something, been fed up. But now, God is our companion. We have this higher order of power. And so now we respond with understanding. We see what's going on for them. Where there are feelings of friendship and love, difficulties will be overcome. So again, this is about love. You're holding in a state of love in order to tolerate. To tolerate something is a demonstration of goodwill, of having the aim to be cooperative and work for resolution. Tolerance wins the hearts of others. And there are many stories about both Dadis about this, about both Dadi Gulzar and Dadi Janki, about all the Dadis, I'm sure, about this business of how you win hearts when you're tolerant. We're completely won over when someone doesn't react, aren't we? We're so relieved. We appreciate that they're holding in that loving space. So tomorrow's a magical day. It's a global silence bhati. We're preparing for Dadi Janki. If those of us who live in the West, Dadi Janki actually left the body on the 26th. For us, it was the 26th, around 5 o'clock in the East Coast of the US. So whatever you're doing this weekend to remember her and appreciate her, tolerance is a wonderful place to start. So in Amrit Vela, hold that elevated feeling of love and tolerance all day. Don't let anything throw you off. You stay in that place of tolerance, and then we'll see as you go through the day how you do. I know you're going to do great because Baba is your companion, right? So here's the homework. Use the power of tolerance. Have you experienced how you are able to increase the power of tolerance through love? For instance, consider the example of a mother and child. When a calamity comes to a child, because the mother has love for the child, she has the power to tolerate anything for the child. At that time, she does not worry about her own body or the circumstances. In the same way, if you have constant love, it is not difficult to tolerate anything for the one you love. It's when there is a lack of love that there is a lack of the power of tolerance. So let's hear the guided meditation.
Use the power of tolerance. Have you experienced how you are able to increase the power of tolerance through love? For instance, consider the example of a mother and child. When a calamity comes to a child, because the mother has love for the child, she has the power to tolerate anything for the child. At that time, she does not worry about her own body or the circumstances. In the same way, if you have constant love, it is not difficult to tolerate anything for the one you love. It's where there is a lack of love that there is a lack of the power of tolerance.
सहन शक्ति का प्रयोग करो। स्नेह में सहन शक्ति कैसे आती है, कभी अनुभव किया है? जैसे देखो, कोई बच्चे की माँ है, बच्चे पर आपदा आती है, माँ का स्नेह है, तो स्नेह के कारण उसमें सहन शक्ति आ जाती है। बच्चे के लिए सब कुछ सहन करने के लिए तैयार हो जाती है। उस समय स्नेह में कुछ भी अपने तन का व परिस्थितियों का कुछ फिक्र नहीं रहता है। तो ऐसे ही अगर निरंतर स्नेह रहे तो उसे स्नेही प्रति सहन करना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। स्नेह कम है, इसलिए सहन शक्ति भी कम है।
Om Shanti.
All right, everyone. Tomorrow, power of tolerance from early in the morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy the global bhakti. Om Shanti.